Ciao a tutti! Oggi parliamo di caffè. As you know, we Italians tend to have a problem when it comes to going to what we call il bar, meaning a cafe where you can take a quick coffee and go. We suddenly become very complicated people. For us, coffee actually defines who we are. We have our rituals and we usually have a favorite bar where we like to go and get our coffee. If you come to Italy, or if you have ever visited Italy, you have noticed that there are many bar all over the place. And that's because we sometimes abuse of caffeine, and we need to be sure that there is a place close by where we can actually load on it when we need. I mentioned that we are complicated because in Italy you can get many different types of coffee. Here is a list of some of them. Caffè espresso. This is like our standard coffee, so it's in a normal ceramic cup. It's just coffee, and if you wish, you can add sugar. In some places, they actually give you a glass of water after the coffee, like in Naples, which is really, really nice. Caffè macchiato caldo. This is the second best, let's call it this way, to what we have in Italy as a standard coffee. Be careful to pronounce macchiato. Macchiato. It's a hard chi sound, okay? I don't want to hear people call it macchiato. No, 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 no. So what is this? Well, this is a normal espresso with hot milk added in it. Caffè macchiato freddo. This is the same as macchiato caldo, but with cold milk in it. Caldo means hot, freddo means cold. Caffè schiumato. This is very similar to the macchiato. The only thing is that the barista will froth the milk. In some bars, they do not differentiate with the macchiato and schiumato, so you might get froth milk also if you ask for macchiato. Not that big of a deal, right? Caffè decaffeinato. This is standard coffee, but without caffeine. You will hear people ask for un caffè deca, so you can also ask for a deca macchiato. Caffè lungo. Do not confuse this with caffè doppio. Caffè lungo is when they make coffee and they simply allow for a little bit of extra coffee, so a little bit of extra liquid, to go inside the cup, so it's longer. Caffè doppio. This, on the other hand, is the result of 2 espresso coffees in one single cup. In this way, the coffee is definitely stronger. Caffè ristretto. This is the opposite of caffè doppio. So less coffee in the cup, the taste is defined and stronger. Caffè con panna. This is coffee with cream. Usually they simply add whipped cream on top of a standard espresso. Yummy. Caffè al ginseng. Some people say that it's not even coffee because it has ginseng in it. Different taste. Try it, choose, see if you like it or not. Caffè freddo a granita. This is cold coffee with grated ice. You can find this during the summer. It's very refreshing. Caffè shakerato. This is a good alternative to caffè freddo. It's like cold coffee shaken. So coffee, sugar, and ice all shaken up. Caffè alla nocciola. Take a standard espresso and add hazelnut cream. Super delicious. Marocchino. This is a standard coffee with chocolate cream. One of my favorites. It's usually in a glass cup, so you can actually see the coffee and the chocolate layer. Super nice. Caffè corretto. Here you can take a standard coffee and you add an alcoholic drink like sambuca or grappa or something similar. Very typical of the Veneto region, where they try to put alcohol basically everywhere. Caffè d'orzo. Once again, not really coffee since it has barley. This is what my grandma usually has, okay? You can have it in tazza grande, so a big cup, or tazza piccola, small cup, depending on the size that you want. All the above mentioned coffees can be in a normal ceramic cup or in a glass cup. And you can ask for one or for the other, because apparently for some people it really changes the taste. I told you that we are a bit wacko when it comes to coffee. Now, when you talk about coffee, you can also talk about your favorite. What is it? Cappuccino. So basically, this is actually a good long coffee with frothed milk on top. You can have a cappuccino chiaro if you want less coffee and more milk ration. You can have cappuccino scuro if you want more coffee and less milk. It can be in a glass cup instead of a regular ceramic cup. You can also ask for a cappuccino decaffeinato, so you can say cappuccino deca or a decaf cappuccino, which is a bit sad, to say the truth. Or you can ask for un cappuccino con latte scremato. What are you asking here? In this case, you want skimmed milk instead of whole milk. Cappuccino usually has whole milk in it. You can ask for cappuccino con cacao, which is normal cappuccino with powdered cocoa on top. I told you we're a bit crazy on this because now we've talked about coffee. You can also ask for different types of latte. You can have latte freddo, so a glass of cold milk. You can ask for latte macchiato, which is a hybrid. It's not really coffee, but it's not really milk. It's milk with a little tiny bit of coffee. You can have latte freddo macchiato caldo, which is cold milk with a little bit of warm frothed milk on top. You can also have latte e menta, milk with mint. You can also ask for a caffè e latte, so coffee in a glass with some frothed milk. There is more milk in here than in a regular cappuccino. The other alternative, going back to the coffee section, is you can have mocha. This is the coffee that you can make yourself at home with the special mocha coffee machine. Completely different taste than the espresso that you can drink in a bar. Okay, so all this to say, be nice to the Italian bartenders. They're always having a long, hard day. I mean, imagine somebody coming in and asking something like this. Vorrei un caffè corto in tazza grande di vetro macchiato caldo. Also, please always ask politely for a coffee when you go to a bar. I know you might be in a hurry, but never just say un caffè. We have more options here. Let's be polite. You could say, può farmi un caffè, per favore? Può farmi un cappuccino, per favore? Now, since I have thoroughly confused you on the different types of coffee that you have in Italy, I have also created a short guide for you to download, and you can carry it around you when you're in Italy so you know how to order and what to order. Easy, right? Now tell me, what's your favorite type of coffee, or which one of those coffees would you like to try? I'm very curious to know. We will see each other next week. Ciao!